Multiple Sierra Vista residents tell the N4 Tucson investigators they received surprise medical bills after receiving care at a local medical center. The bills from a physicians group with a history of overbilling. Now, allegations remain with this group. Corus Nylander looks into their concerns in tonight's N4 Tucson investigation.
The care was provided at Canyon Vista Medical Center in Sierra Vista, but through a third-party company called Sound Physicians. These patients are insured and had a good idea of what they thought they should be paying, but the bills they received left them outraged. It's an experience Stephanie Fulton will never forget and hopes she never deals with again.
I was given no information, so I had to do most of the digging myself.
In September last year, Stephanie had to visit the Canyon Vista Medical Center 3 times for procedures. She has good insurance and was only expecting to owe a few $100s out of pocket. Her first bill came in February. She only owed $35. She paid it right away, but then she received an email from Sound Physicians about her second bill,
saying I owe another $3,200.
But her insurance told her she should only be paying $239. She called Sound Physicians and was told some of her doctors were out of network and her case would be put under review.
They said it would take 2 weeks. I never heard anything back, so I kept on top of it.
2 weeks became more than a month. Then another statement saying she still owes $3,200. She spoke with her insurance, which determined the doctors were in network and told her something concerning.
She also said it sounded like they were trying to do what's called balance billing me.
On Sound Physicians' own website, they defined balance billing, also known as surprise billing, as an unexpected balance bill, saying it can happen when you can't control who is involved in your care, like when you have an emergency or when you schedule a visit at an in-network facility, but are unexpectedly treated by an out-of-network provider. At the start of this year, the No Surprises Act took effect. The law requires private health insurance companies to cover certain out-of-network bills. It also prohibits doctors and hospitals from charging consumers more than they would have to pay for services if the providers were in network with the insurance company. After Stephanie accused them of violating the law, she says they suddenly told her she only owed the $239.
Unethical at the least and unlawful at the worst, what they're doing to people.
Stephanie isn't alone. The N4 Tucson investigators spoke to Mike Springer, who also recently received care at Canyon Vista Medical Center, expecting to owe around $200, but received a $1,700 bill from Sound Physicians. He has tried fighting it, but is still being told to pay it.
Everything's expensive right now. It doesn't matter what it is, gas, going to the grocery store. And when you got somebody circumventing the insurance company to profit 700% for themselves, it's irritating.
The N4 Tucson investigators discovered Sound Physicians has a history of overbilling allegations. According to documents from the Department of Justice, in 2013, Sound Physicians had to pay $14.5 million to settle allegations it overbilled Medicare and other federal health care programs. Sound Physicians sent us a statement saying, quote, "We work directly with patients to ensure their financial responsibilities are appropriate and are not in violation of any state or federal legislation. We also actively negotiate with insurance plans to ensure we are receiving the appropriate rates for services." Canyon Vista Medical Center sent us a statement saying, in part, "While we are not privy to any specific dealings between these two parties, we understand that Sound Physicians has been working diligently with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona to get back into network as soon as possible. We trust that both parties will continue to negotiate in good faith to develop a contract that is in the best interest of these policyholders and our patients, and importantly, establish rates commensurate with fair market value and the excellent care these patients receive at CVMC. We regret any inconvenience this causes our community members. We look forward to a timely resolution between Sound Physicians and BCBS of Arizona." Mike uses Blue Cross Blue Shield, but Stephanie has Cigna for insurance.
Someone who's vulnerable, or someone who's on a low income, or someone who doesn't actually have medical insurance, this could be a huge, huge problem.
We reached out to the AARP for information on surprise billing. They provided us some information on what you can do if you feel you received a surprise bill. You can find that over on our website, KVOA.com. Investigating for you, Corus Nylander, N4 Tucson.